The United States of Biafra has been declared. The United States of Biafra has been declared. Yes. Now, listen attentively. Do you know what Simon Eber just did with the zoo? That man is smart. Very, very smart. And I must say it the way it is. Mazi Simon Eber is very, very smart. And the zoo does not understand that this guy is 10 times ahead of them. He first of all, see what he did? He first of all made the zoo to come to Finland to kidnap him. Then he now opened the anyash. He opened the anyash immediately in front of the whole world. Now, Finland government has now demanded to know why the British and the Nigerian government were here. And Simon Eber gave them the full details. Now, Finland will now join the Russia, Israel to do what? Continue to demand for the freedom of Biafra. Omega. Omega. You see, we must continue in the path which is great, and we must perceive ourselves amongst the greatest order, because there's no two ways about it. One thing will lead to another, and another will lead to another. But one of the most important things I must say here is this: we're people that consume victory, and we're people that understands where we all live. Because no matter what happens, our world must be divided into two. And it's already trending. The United States of Biafra. They thought that in one way or the other, they can stop the Biafrans from winning. But they made a very terrible mistake. A very, very terrible mistake that if they had not made, many of us would have been living fine and putting ourselves in the middle of this notice. And that is where we are. Victory, 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 victory. So as we push ahead and continue in the path which is right, we must one day understand that this Biafra that we're all seeking for is already coming to our doorstep. Yes. It's already coming to our doorstep. Many things will be realized, because those our enemies who think that we cannot help ourselves are now understanding that we are now 10 times ahead of them. Possible. It is on demand that we, the Biafran people, must hold ourselves strongly to make sure that nothing or nobody put us off guard. And it is gradually coming to pass. It is gradually coming to pass. So it has been declared by these three powerful countries. Comment rubbish. Comment rubbish. Within 24 hours after receiving the second gunship from the Israeli, Biafran pilots have started taking down enemy hideouts. Hear the news in details. But first of all, let me read what the Prime Minister Simon Eber has said. They are messing with the wrong man and the wrong generation. Breaking, the Biafran resistance fighters have started making sure that those terrorists who killed our children last week Sunday in Ihiala are collecting Woto. If you are in here, like, give us reports. You see, I will say it and I will keep saying it, that the hand that you need to control your enemy is an iron dome. Yes, that is why Israel went and formed Iron Dome. 3 terrorist hideouts have been taken down. See why you need to control the air, the sea, and the land whenever you are fighting for freedom. You have every reason to control the sea, the land, and the air. Because if you cannot control these 3 places, your enemies will win you in one of them. That is why, as we push through to restore this final moment that is well preserved, this final moment that cannot be limited, let us remind the enemies that we are not sleeping. We are fully awake. And they are going to hear the word precious everywhere. That is just the truth. It's going to take a very big time to see this come to pass. But will it come to pass? Yes. It is a question of time. Everybody will come together and understand why we do the things we do. It doesn't matter how long, it doesn't matter where. What matters more is that victory has been registered. Woto will be heard on every angle. And now they are crying. They are crying. You see, we cannot go into war with the zoo, of course. That's the least we should ever think of, because if we go into war, we are not prepared enough. It's not that we're not prepared enough. But at the same time, there must be tactics that must be followed. And if you think that Biafra cannot be restored in exile, then you're a joker. They have done everything possible to bring down Mazi Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria. But it doesn't work like that. Because you cannot be calling somebody a terrorist when you are recruiting people into the military. The word power will take you for a joke. And they say, this person is joking. Yes. But the moment you are told on what to do, then what you will do will become told. We must be positive at all ends. And that's what makes us Biafrans. We cannot tolerate the zoo to put us in the middle of the ocean. It is not possible. One win is always a win, forever and ever.